Long ago, the mariner saints shaped the seas, each a master of a primal truth. Death, storm, current, horizon, hunt, song, and shell. When they vanished, their relics, the seven sigils, were lost, and the seas fell into chaos. Islands shifted, storms rose, and new dangers arose. Now kings, pirates, and heroes chase the sigils to claim the sea itself. And one crew dares to rise above the storm. This is their story.
Blarney is a leprechaun so small, with a love 10 feet tall. Me wifey blonde as a Goliath, I ain't bluffing. Aye, she's fierce as the sky, and I'll climb till I die. Oh, they don't call me Mr. High Standards for nothing.
My name's Cal, the lucky son. Eggs are for surviving as the only one. That monster killed one brother, but I'll be back to kill him once I find the other.
I'm Jackson Hydell, two souls in one. I bear a cursed past from father to son. One face calm, one wild and free. The sea holds secrets, and secrets hold me.
Opportunity arose for a man to sail the seas, and that man can only be known as Gully. To spread the pride of Husk, sing their name from dawn to dusk. Let it ring through every mountain, peak, and valley.
And this is divine inspiration.
And action.
What's up, everybody?
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We have returned here in Divine Inspiration. I know we took a little break. I had to work down in Miami, so we spaced it out a little bit. But we are back for session 7 of the Great Sea Song. What? Did you put the wrong number?
No, I put the right one.
No, we're good. We're good. So, anyways, before we get started, I would love to hand it over to my good friend Joel here to start us off in a prayer.
All right, everybody,
Joel.
bow your heads. Dear Lord God, thank you so much for this stream that we have together. I am so blessed to be able to do your service, and to it's wild to think that I was thinking this week about how I have to request your help just to serve you. We are nothing, but thank you so much for giving us the value that you choose to bestow upon us. So please help us to be good tools in your hands, and let us have a good time and be a blessing to your people. Amen.
Amen. Amen. All right. So, we are so sorry. We're starting a little bit later than we expected.
Blame me.
We blame David. He forgot a really important part at home.
Yeah. Oh, I thought
As
that
soon as
was
he
just
got
being
here.
funny. No,
literally.
Don't blame him if it's real.
As soon as he got here, he's like, "Oh no!" He had to drive all the way back home,
that stinks,
grab
man.
it, come all the way back.
Yep.
And that's all right though. That's all right. So we're actually not gonna have an intermission this week, just so that we could at least make up for some of the time, because we are very limited in how much time we have left for the Great Sea Song.
But what if we have to go to the bathroom? What shall we do?
We wander and the people will know exactly why our character vanished.
So I am going to allow my fellow castmates here, if you need to go to the bathroom, you should have gone before the countdown. No, you could get up and you could go.
Just do it in character.
Just do it in character. Yeah. I'm going to go to this bush over here.
Yeah.
Manny
we're
passes
here for
out empty bottles. No intermission today?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Anyways, why don't we jump into a quick little recap, since also because of time we're not going to be able to have our insight check. So, super quick recap from the beginning till now. We have 3 bards. They didn't know each other. They were at Mervin's Point, like the Nashville of this world. and they were waiting for the Silurian. Now the Silurian shows up, this beautiful ship, and they win a bard competition to become the court bards. Okay, there's a duel going on right in front of me. Magic wand versus dagger. That was strange. So, where was I? They win a barding competition to become the official court bards of the Silurian. They find out the Silurian's captain is the princess of old in Allegoré, which is their continent that they're in right now. Now,
The princess of old. Thank God she died.
what? Spoiler alert!
Oh, recap.
We're not there yet.
That was a fast recap.
Fast forward. She died.
Spoiler is a beautiful concept. That's hilarious. This already happened. I'm gonna spoil the future of our past.
Spoiler of the recap from the recap. Okay.
So good.
Regardless, they set sail. But before they do, they meet a strange fourth character who is named Kalistair Allegoré. Now, he shows up with a sad rendition of Blarney's song. Blarney sang the praises of Captain Corvin Allegoré, and he basically told him, "You've got it all wrong." That's essentially what happened, right? He told him he's not the best guy that you think he is. He is actually the pirate king of the Southwest in this region. And he took Blarney's petrified wife and is using her as the figurehead of his ship. Now, they continue on, and Sean is in love with two girls, or so he thinks. He ends up choosing Mina. What's happening? He ends up choosing Mina.
Product placement. Keep going.
Yeah. He ends up choosing Mina, and a cannonball explodes the deck of the Silurian as they go into combat versus the Gilded Fang, the main patrolling officers, or not officers, assassins, actually, of Captain... Please don't. Captain Corvin Allegoré. That's what happened. Yes. So the Silurian went into combat with the Gilded Fang, but it was too late, and they were cut in half, basically. They were sunk like the Titanic as our bards played along. Captain Veilcrass was able to teleport onto the ship during the battle, and he was able to get his infiltrators to give him a large chest holding something very, very important of magical nature.
Captain
Veilcrass. Velecrass.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Captain Veilcrass sunk the Silurian as he threw 9 beads of fireball from a necklace right down the center of the Silurian and watched it burn. And all the pirates retreated on the way back to the ship. In the meantime, Blarney shoots himself out of a cannon and somehow survives. He hits the sail. He hits the sail of the Gilded Fang and unfortunately misses the catch as he falls straight to the deck. Boom! Singing, "I'm a lucky fellow, and I'm a lucky fellow." Yep.
Panting and
Panting and in pain.
suffering through it.
Completely. As he was approached by multiple pirates that were aboard the deck. And they cornered him and bagged him up. And that is where we left off there. Now on the other end, we had our 3 survivors of the Silurian attack who selfishly didn't save anybody. Yes. The princess died.
We saved Darren.
Her scribe died. The quartermaster died. The entire potential crew for their late ship in the future completely died.
But Darren and Garen did not. This
And
is very important.
Darren and Garen survived.
And also the love of Sean Gully's life.
And Sean Gully got
Half,
Mina
yeah.
to also jump ship. And they took lifeboats and they sailed away as they sunk in the screams of the virulent sea. Now, anyways, if you watched our memoriam video on Instagram of all the people aboard the Silurian, yeah, it was a sad scene. David actually texted me, he's like, why am I sad? For some reason, this like personified the people on there.
Yeah, I
I
was
like,
supposed to be okay
there
with them
is so
dying.
much lore that is just gone.
I just realized how much Sean is okay with him dying and David was not. Once I watched it back as David, I'm like,
Oh no.
like I saw the princess and I'm like, we really did that.
You did that. Yes, you
We
did.
ruined a royal family.
That was the
ruined
last
a
of the
nation.
royal family. You ruined a nation. Anyways, whatever. So they get on their little lifeboats and they keep floating, but they feel a current pulling them towards this really obscured, foggy region as they see an island off in the distance. And the shipwreck also was drawn through this current into the shores of this mysterious island. In this island, they meet the Drift Guild, which is 3 members that are still remaining of the Drift Guild. We have Taryn Holt, turns out to be Garen Holt's brother. Taryn Holt, Auric Broadwave, and what was the other girl? Lisa Marrow, the artificer and inventor of the Drift Guild. They also heard this loud rumble. There's a lot of bioluminescence in this island, a lot of life, strange magical aura. The fog glows, like it's a lot of weird stuff. And they followed the Drift Guild into their safe camp as they were getting ready to rest for the night because they heard the roar of a beast whom they called the Hunter, someone who hunts the shores of this foggy island. And that is where we're going to begin. So, let's get situated as we find Blarney, actually. Let's change the mood here a little bit.
Wait.
Bow, 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 bow.
Blarney blindfolded.
Anyways,
He's a married man.
That image is hilarious.
terrible.
Fine.
I don't know what's gonna happen to today's stream. Everybody's on a different level today.
Time change, starting late. It's gonna be weird, guys.
It's
I
gonna be a
drank
weird
a venti
day.
espresso before coming here.
It's gonna be very strange today.
When you left the first time or the second time?
No, when I got here the first time.
Uh,
You think I would stop? I was late.
So,
I was-
Blarney,
I know. I was kidding.
as you're backing up and you see these pirates start getting up to try and pin you, a pirate from behind is able to put a sack over your head. And all of a sudden you feel the opening close and they're dragging you across the deck. And dragging you, I mean, to a place you don't know. You hear them kind of talking outside as they're like, oh, we better wait till the captain aboards. And they drag you over, and all of a sudden you feel rope tighten the end of this bag, and you lift off the ground. As you're just dangling in the sack there, elevated in the air. You don't know how high, but it seems like they just leave you there as they say, oh, he'll be fine right there. Shouldn't be much longer. and they go off to keep watch and do what they were doing.
I keep squirming and making a fuss, but like inside the back, so I'm just moving my elbows and my knees and stuff like that, doing all that, and inside I'm like pulling out a dagger and just kind of holding it close to my chest, just like making a plan. I hope I didn't move away from the mic too many times for that to be audible. But
Productions will hear everything he said.
Yeah,
Perfect.
cool.
Let's continue.
So from this point it would be a waiting game. If it takes too long, then I think we'd be out of reach of reuniting with my people. I would try to mount and escape, but I'm willing to wait a few minutes to see if I can meet with the captain.
If we
And the ship's not going full speed, right? Because it's got some torn sails and stuff. Is there like a chance?
It's got some damage.
Okay.
I wouldn't. So, if we're thinking timeline, right? This happened immediately after you were shot.
Right.
Right. So you were shot out of the cannon. You landed right on the deck. Boom. They corner you. They bag you up, and they've just hung the bag somewhere, right, on the ship. So it happened right away. So you do feel a bit of speed and wind coming from the outside because they were retreating when all this happened. But it depends how long you wait.
I'll let. I think you have a better like idea in your head of like how he would wait however long before he knows it's starting to be risky that he might not be able to reunite with his friends. So if we start to go past that window, he would get out.
Okay, so I would say, so imagine if we're looking at the mass scope of things, the people that were infiltrating the Silurian are in their sloop ships and they're on their way back. But the main flagship is also retreating. And so it might take a little while before they find a meeting point away from the scene to actually reunite. Now, as you saw previously, the captain just appeared on the Silurian. So it's really up to you how you would respond and how long you would wait to see if he would actually aboard or if you would wait till the ship slows down, because they're hauling out of scene.
Okay, then I would just wait after like a minute of nothing happening and me trying to
Definitely.
just a minute, but I would not try to escape
not
yet.
happen in a minute.
Try not to escape yet. I would just do little things to try to like
Okay, cool.
leprechaun-y fey kind of stuff.
Cool.
So I would try a minor illusion coming from generally like in front of me, hoping that that's like sort of the area where the captain might be, either his quarters or, but like a big sound coming from that way of just his voice just being like, "Let the little thing out."
So how does minor illusion actually work? Do you have to be able to see the point in which you're casting it to?
Good question.
Would you have to know the voice?
And
I
well,
heard him. I
he
heard
definitely heard him. Yeah,
Oh,
he heard
okay.
him aboard the Silurian.
You create.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. Range is just 30 feet. You create a sound or image within the range to last the duration. So this is
Wow.
just instantaneous sound.
Cool. So since you can't see, it'll just be from a random location of where you would
Just
assume.
that way. Just like, yeah. Just
Cool.
30 feet that way.
Roll deception.
Let's see what we got here. Buddy. First roll, it's been feels like a month. Wait, that was not at all these. Okay. 16?
16. Wow. So, you hear same voice that you just heard speaking over you. You hear go, "Captain? Is he aboard yet?"
You heard me?
"Captain, where is he?" They start looking around.
If you can't obey my orders without me showing myself, what? And if you can't see me,
Oh, we better do this. Okay. Let the little man go. So you see, he starts unraveling whatever you felt was the tie, right?
I
'Cause
continue
you
with my
can
nonsense.
feel yourself
"Oh, yeah,
like
Yoda."
going up and down
Yeah.
and up and down until you feel a drop. Boom! It's not enough to hurt you, but you definitely hit that deck hard.
I'm gonna get up and like crack my
And
back.
you start seeing they open the opening, and you see those same two pirates again. They go, "We're doing as instructed."
By now I would have healing worded myself once, by the way, because I was pretty low HP.
Okay.
Let me just do a little bit of HP.
Perfect, no problem. I believe you had 7 health at this point.
Yeah. So I have like it won't be a lot. I'll add 6 to that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna continue just being like fussy, like, you see, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? You're being ridiculous. Let me speak to him. Where is he? He's just ah.
I don't know, but I heard his voice.
Ah, he's one of those. He did appear on my ship quite
He did.
suddenly. Is this something he does?
It's definitely faster than waiting till we connect the ships together.
I
Yes.
suppose so. Where should I? What do I do? Should I wait for him somewhere?
If you would like, but do not move from this location.
Just wait here.
Yes.
He doesn't need me in his quarters or like in the, I don't know. It feels weird.
His quarters.
Or his office? What does he have? I don't know.
It's at this moment that you start seeing that you feel the flagship
Resistance
start
right now.
slowing down,
Okay.
right? And you see that same exact shadowy swirl
Nice.
happening on the edge of the ship.
Like, there we are. Give me a hoist. Could you lift me up so he could see me and I could get a look around?
As he
I'm literally
aborts.
asking them for help. Just like, uppies.
You want them to pick you up? Roll persuasion.
Could you just?
Uppies is crazy.
I
by
just
the
need
way.
Jesus crazy, dude.
Uppies from the enemy is.
Oh, what am I
worse.
doing?
Yeah, that's-
There it is. Now I'm ready for uppies. All right. 15.
Wow.
This is pretty okay for an uppies request, you know. He's easy, you know. It's not hard to do.
You see, he looks at you very strange and goes, "This feels mildly offensive."
I'm not offended. I promise. It's not very often I can see over all the banisters and everything.
He picks you up.
Familiar
by your
territory for me.
armpits, and he lifts you up like a child. And he holds you like this because you're too heavy to just hold like this. He just picks you up like that hip stance you have with your kids. Bro.
Oh my god.
Oh, and the captain goes,
Oh, hello there, Captain.
"You the Who are you?
Much obliged.
What is going on here?"
I'm Blarney. You can put me down now. I see him. Wait, actually, while I was up, can I see any wreckage or anything?
You still see. So remember, it was very obscured in fog.
Smoke, maybe.
But
anything.
you can see the black smoke over the fog, far
Okay.
in the distance.
That's helpful enough. Okay.
Yeah. So I would say you are approaching around 800 feet from this like distant
Okay.
smoke.
All right. Yeah. All right. You can put me down. I've seen him. He's seen me.
Drops you.
Not again.
He goes,
My leg.
"You are not from my ship."
No. I'm sort of not from the other ship either, but I was aboard. Did you see me? I am easy to miss.
I did. Why are you here?
Well, because I didn't know those people. I don't know you either, but you seem to be more capable. I've been on a search for capable sailors and heroes, fighters, whatever you'd want to call them. I'm just a bard. I sing the tales of great men. You're obviously greater than they were.
Do you come alone?
That is what I come requesting. I do have a band. There be four
We are
of us.
not turning around.
Would it be enough if I could retrieve them?
Retrieve them.
If I could find a way, if you could slow down just a bit, and I could go get them, bring
Do
them
you
back.
understand what we just did?
You fulfilled the contract, as I heard it. We've got men with contracts too. I've got one who has a contract for unlimited food from a town that produces the best, most, what's the word? Non-perishable food in the land. Great for stocking your ships. For free. Signs a contract. All he needs to do is be able to sing songs about it. And he's in me band.
That's crazy.
Unlimited corn.
It's definitely perishable.
corn can be like stowed like really like long term though, can't
I
it?
know, but I'm not trying to sell no Burger King here.
He goes, unfortunately
It's better than
for
fruits and
you,
meats.
we have no need. We're taken very well care of by our king.
And all that remaining money that he gives for those provisions couldn't be used elsewhere? Take out your entire food budget. It's covered by this man's town. And all of that money is yours to spend how you will. All I ask for is me bandmates and the corn feller's 2 wives or whatever he's got. He's a lover, not a fighter.
Men, we don't have any need for these services here.
Have you any need for reputation? That's our main good that we provide.
Do you
main service.
understand that being in the fog is all the reputation that we need?
Yeah, well, when you leave a bunch of,
The more
Dead
people
men.
know of me,
as they say, dead men tell no tales. You'll want someone like us. Can't climb the pirate ranks with naught but a load of dead people at sea.
climb the pirate ranks. And what do you know about piracy?
Very little. I've come into contact recently with a Captain Corvin Allegoré, a man who I didn't even know to be a pirate. He used reputation in a very different way, but I spread his word nonetheless.
Captain Corvin, say.
Blarney like twitches a little bit.
Well, because of the references you've stated, we won't kill you right where you stand.
It's a good start. It's a good start. He's so sweating.
But if you are anything of worth, let's see how you survive the sea itself. And meet us in Lashire.
Meet you in Lashire.
Yes.
Oh, that's the whole thing I came here requesting. Do you have a rowboat, perhaps? An escape boat? Anything. Just something to catch me comrades and bring them back to you. Perhaps I could just take a sloop. We'll just have a small portion of your people. It's a small payment for unlimited food, all the reputation you could ever ask for, and entertainment for free. They're a quality band.
We'll give you one of our boats.
An escape boat or an escape boat
It's gonna be one of those
or a sloop.
small lifeboats. Definitely
Oh,
not
just
a
me?
sloop.
Just me then?
Just you.
I've got mighty little arms. Could I have a man? Just somebody to row?
Man.
like I said, prove your worth in the sea and join our fleet.
I have very different worth. I'll do what I can. What be your name, sir?
The name is Captain Vale Crass.
How do you spell that? I'm just kidding. Well,
And the
I'll give
less-
it the best shot.
The less you bring word of this, the better.
Oh, then what do you want me to do for you?
Just grab your men and meet
Bring
us
word
in
of,
Lashire.
of your mercy? That's the one you don't want out?
Yes.
Sounds good to me. I'll tell them you killed me, but I made it out. I survived anyway.
Carry on.
It'll make a great song.
Can't wait to hear
Work
it.
my way to
in
a
Lashire.
boat, like with the boats and with the ropes, and just struggle.
You see, they had some like hanging on the sides of the ship,
Gotta get a head start, something.
and they start lowering the ropes.
Thank you kindly, Kate. Thank you kindly.
Till it's enough for you to climb aboard.
I've got a harmed back. I was dropped on it 3 times.
If you survive the Virulent Sea, you can join our fleet. Lashire.
It's a mighty kind offer. I'll meet you in Lashire.
Very well.
No, I'm not a sailor. Is Lashire far? I'm whispering to somebody next to me, just another pirate. Is Lashire very far from here? Can I row there?
You hear the guy goes, I don't know. I'm not a navigator.
Righto. I'll be getting
Prove
on
your
then.
worth. All right.
Can't wait to
Lower
tell
him down.
fellas.
And you see they lower you down to the ocean. Somehow, my rolls did not go with me.
that's
And you
crazy.
survive yet again.
I want a minor illusion. My own voice was just so it's like above, like easier to hear. Take a look at whatever worth I can provide. And whenever he leans over, I want to create with my one creation a day. I want to create a sail attached to the boat.
Ah,
Just a small
very
sail,
cool.
And just having
Very cool.
start doing
very
this thing.
Cool. All right. Well,
So I got like
As-
a little sailboat, little like yeah.
as they lower you down, you see they lower their sails and start speeding up out of the way as you see more fleet ships start uniting.
Is it a lot?
It's probably like 6 of them.
I'm just like,
Aside from the main flagship in the center. And you're left alone in the thick fog with nothing around you except a tiny plume of smoke way off in the distance.
so my general plan, because I don't know anything about any island or anything, is just to head towards the smoke and look for anybody that might need a ride. But I have priorities, you know. Like,
Cool.
if I see some extras in the water, you know, what I mean, I'll be like, I'll come back for you,
Very well.
maybe.
So, somehow, you survive this encounter. I need new dice. I need Tristan's dice. I need Roderick's dice. And
It was a good. Well, you liked it. It was a good interaction.
it was good. It was good. Just so out of character. But it's all right. So you are going to be out in open ocean. And you're by yourself as you're rowing this tiny boat.
And suddenly a tiger comes out from the bottom, from the bottom deck.
Have you ever been out at sea before? Like Blarney? Out at
Has
sea?
Blarney been?
Yeah.
Yeah, a decent amount. He traveled
Okay.
with Corbin for like a month.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, it seems endless
Yeah, it is a lot.
where you are.
No, he's still terrified. This is not like his.
Yeah, you're alone. It's just the sound of the waves.
I can do this. I can do this. I'll just kind of start minor illusion sounds, just calling out. Sean, Cal, popcorn girl.
Popcorn girl.
And I'm like, Jackson. Wait, which one? What does he go by? What does he go by? His original name was it just Jack?
Jack.
It was just Jack.
Yeah.
Jack.
And at this point, the sun is very, very low in the horizon, and it's getting very dark.
Any
that's it.
survivors? Anyone?
But you start seeing
I was about to say, any survivors sitting alone?
any survivors. The Four Horsemen reference, guys. Go watch the main campaign. So,
There was still music. It's beautiful. I love this.
in the darkness, you start feeling a pull.
A pull?
A pull. It's almost like you're trying to sail this way, and you feel like a shifting to the side.
Is there no? Is there?
And
Starts looking around.
in the shifting, every time you feel that bit of a pull of current, you see the water surrounding this rowboat glistens. And this bioluminescence starts becoming more prominent.
He just starts looking down into the water. He takes his like one little oar and just like splashes back and forth to see if like there's anything underneath that's doing anything to him.
And every time you splash, it's almost like this light gets brighter and then just dims out until each current pulls you in. And now every row, every motion starts glowing below you.
Blarney, this is like perfect time for a solo performance, by the way.
No, he's just scared. He's just scared.
Nobody to perform
For who?
to?
Yeah. He just,
I don't know where. I don't know how. Now,
hi. He's just as bad as before, but except this time not out of breath. Well, it's actually a little out of breath. But it's from nerves. Just, I'm a lucky fellow. He's just singing to himself.
I'm a
I'm a lucky boy.
I'm a lucky boy.
Got me home, you blood. She's me pride and joy.
And the fog begins to get so thick that you can barely see your oars as you're...
I started to go with the flow. I don't know what else to do. I'm scared. So
And-
I'm hoping that...
You just start going towards the current, and you see the light silhouette of an island lit in the moonlight with just the only light that you really see out there is just the bits of like magical light in the fog all around it.
Okay.
But it
That's
seems
pretty
like you're getting pulled closer and closer. In fact, the closer that you get, you notice your small boat starts running into like shipwreck remnants.
Okay.
So you feel like a hit on the wood.
Wow.
And you start getting closer, and there's like rocks, and there's
anyone? Is there
big
anyone?
shipwrecks around you.
Yeah, I start trying to navigate around it.
Correct.
If any small shipwrecks, I'm gonna start collecting it just in case I need scraps of stuff.
And when you get to a certain point, you feel like like this weird, like hum breath. And you
He starts
feel
shaking violently.
You feel the waves around you. They start almost like moving in a strange formation. And
He looks down. Is the water still lit up?
when you look down, it's still lit up.
Okay.
But the only thing that you're used to seeing lit up is just the surrounding of your boat, right?
Okay.
But as you look down, you see two faint, bright lights way in the depths. And then for a moment,
He stopped for a second, then restarted shaking again.
for a moment it moves, and you see that bioluminescence. I mean, it's the biggest thing you've ever seen.
It's a turtle's
It
head
just-
for sure.
And you see that bioluminescence just wave, almost spanning the entire coast of this island. And it just disappears. As you beach onto the shore.
Oh, I'm a lucky fella. Just roll myself onto the shore and just rush off the thing. Just the legs just shaking. Just get onto the ground like.
Now, it's pitch dark except all this haze that you see. And
I
you
try to pull the boat, but I
hear
probably can't.
from the distance a distant roar that's almost like along the shoreline, far ahead. Far ahead. Not exactly where you've beached, but it resonates within the trees of this place.
Just I get down and hide behind my boat for a little bit, and I take a look around. I just want to see if I can spot anything. Is there anything like?
So
you
what,
said the trees are
you
moving?
see is just forestry.
Okay.
So it's almost like you hear this roar, and the sound just carries all throughout this island.
Okay.
But you see that there are veins, just like I explained last week, veins that rise up these trees that every time you feel that pulse, that
Okay.
right, these lights go right through the veins, and they go all the way up, right? And then it's just forestry. But you hear that roar once again, and you start seeing the crackle of lightning in the distance every time that you hear the roar.
I hide the whole time throughout all that,
Very
and then
well.
I'm gonna keep doing like minor illusions, like as far away from me as I can of my voice, calling out to my friends, trying to find anybody or any survivors. Is there anyone? Is there anyone? And I'm just hiding.
Roll. Do you stay on the shore? Do you enter the tree line, or where do you
I'm
want
not
to stay?
near that tree line yet. That was
You're not
terrifying.
going anywhere near
So
the
I'm
tree
gonna-
line?
the
So what I will say is you hear this roar. It like resonates through the whole entire area, but you hear it prominently from the direction across the shoreline. So not from inside the island.
Oh, okay, no, that
Yes.
helps. That helps a little bit.
But
Okay.
it just carries through the entire place.
Okay. Man, I'm gonna do my best. I feel like this is a people-sized rowboat, though. So like probably for like 6 people. So I don't know if he can pull it in. He just doesn't want to lose the boat. But he will try to pull it in, and if he can't, then he'll abandon it and go in towards the tree line and just continue like asking if there's anybody surviving. Now, is there wreckage here? Like, is there like evidence that there might be people that have made it to the island?
There's definitely shipwreck all across the coast.
Okay.
All across. So there's like, you see big ships that are just wrecked
Did
completely.
he land
You also
on
see,
the same coast we did?
Not exactly. Well, you wouldn't know, and neither would he.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I know. I'm asking you. Like if he would see our boats.
Like, do I? Yeah. Is there
You
anything I
wouldn't-
see? Like
you do not see
tracks,
the rowboats.
Anything? All right.
You don't see tracks. You don't see the rowboats that they had, but you do just see continuous just wreckage. It just feels littered, like like the beach after spring break. Like that's what it feels like, but with like wood and just crates and just like sails and like all this like just trash everywhere from these wrecks.
All right. So after just a few more minutes of hiding in the rowboat and calling out for anybody that might be like at sea, just trying to like get anybody that survived. If none of that works out, then he also doesn't see any tracks, nothing like that. Then yeah, he would just go inward looking for shelter from the big scary boys.
Cool. So, as you enter the tree line, can you roll perception?
I'm very proud to say that's not one of his finer points. Let's see. A 7.
So, you begin to feel the fog is not as thick within the trees. But as you continue onward,
You come to a river, and the river is glowing with bioluminescence, just a flowing river.
Awesome.
And although you heard the roar off in the distance, you hear what sounds like birds and animals throughout the forest, but you don't feel that like arcane danger as much anymore. Just like that.
Does the river lead to the ocean? Does it fall? Does it flow into the ocean?
You see that it flows off to the side and it's going in the direction of the ocean. Yes.
Okay, then I would double back to my boat and try to get it, like try to see if I can flow it upstream and travel that way. Between the sail and the rowing, I'm hoping I can like get. I just don't want to lose the boat is one of the main things. But
So I would say it would severely count
can't
against you
what do you mean?
because the river's flowing outward.
Is it like heavily like a fast river?
It's medium.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's fast flowing. It's like a medium
But
flowing.
it's definitely
river.
like okay.
Yeah, but you're also trying to carry a 6-man boat, being 2 or 3
No,
feet.
that's what I'm saying. I'm
trying to-
hoping instead of carrying it because I couldn't.
or even trying to like push it or sail it upstream. The wind is going outward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll abandon it then.
But I think you can get it to the point where it's beached enough that it's not really swaying much, but it feels like it's in the sand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think my goal was to do that, but in the river. That would have made it feel like okay, it's not like right out there. But okay, so
The river would have pushed it out.
Yeah. Okay. So it is flowing
It's
fastish.
flowing fast enough to just carry
Okay.
whatever's there.
Got you. Okay. Gosh, I have no idea. I'm getting quieter. I was singing the "I'm a Lucky Fella" quieter and quieter as I go into the. I'm a lucky fella. Is there a lot of forest sounds? Is there a lot of that? Is that real?
I would say that's real. But as you get close to the river, sure, you can see that it just continues on. And it almost like... You rolled pretty bad perception, bro.
Yeah.
But you see this river just continues, right? That's kind of the only light source here, except like some like magical glow in the fog. But that's kind of about it. Where do you take shelter?
Oh man, a little away
Or-
from the light.
or
if,
do you
if I have to
continue?
like, I try to keep following the coastline, but probably not towards the roar. So I'll go the opposite direction. So I'll go just far enough into. No, okay. Here's the second question: is the river really wide? Like, would I have a hard time crossing it?
I would say it's about 7 feet wide.
Okay,
So it's nothing like massive.
I can make it through like, with a jump and a little bit of swimming. And
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I would continue up the coastline, then trying to look for my survivors. Continuing my search. I'll stay at the very beginning of the forest, the tree line,
Gotcha.
just looking for people.
Cool.
That'll be my move.
Roll a survival check. And then we're going to go to the next
He's
scene.
really only good at charisma. It's like, yep. That's gonna be an 8.
Wow.
That's why I'm like, don't be too mad when he succeeds at talking to people, because that's all he can do. That's it. Like that's.
All right. Well, then.
Build yourself a rock to hide in.
Yeah.
I can only make one thing per day,
He tries to stay safe.
other than prestidigitation, but that lasts 6 seconds.
You say across the tree line, you said?
If it's in my hand.
Are you staying across the tree line?
What do you mean?
Like, you said you stay across the
Yeah,
tree line?
I'm kind of like
somewhere around the tree
just
line?
enough that if there was a crazy roaring monster, I could hide behind a tree. So I'm like
Got
just
it.
within the tree line. I'm like at the tree line.
Okay. So, a few moments pass. I would maybe say about an hour, let's say. It's a little bit more than a few moments. And you're trying to take shelter. And as you're trying to take shelter, it's still dark of night. You feel these pulses again throughout the entire island, but you feel like heavy footsteps
and a light source starts coming from the shore, where what you see is this large dog-like monster that the eyes are glowing very similarly to what you saw in the depths below.
Cool. Okay.
And you see veins across this like hardened carcass.
Okay.
And the veins are glowing blue, but bright blue, bright blue, all across the entire body. Sharp teeth, eyes are like basically lightning, essentially. And as it walks, you see lightning going from its feet and its lower body to the sand, just almost like static electricity, as it patrols the coastline. Roll stealth for me.
Yeah. I'm okay at that one, actually. I got dexterity at least. But I rolled a 3, so let's find out how that goes. Oh, and I didn't particularly make him good at stealth out of all the things. I gave him all the other... Everything else is bubbled in except for stealth under dexterity.
I'll give you advantage
Yeah,
because
it's
you're
okay.
within the
Look,
tree line.
we kind of wanted him to die before. He can die, man. It's 4, 5, 6. He's in tree cover. Yeah, he was preparing to hide. Yeah, okay, all right. That's
Yeah.
I'll take it. I won't be a baby. It's still not stellar, but it's a lot better.
Mike, change your dice, bro.
11.
11. And you see this creature. It's like epic to look at. Terrifying.
Yeah.
But you've never seen anything. It seems very unnatural of a creature. It just stops and it looks across the tree line.
I'm like,
and just continues on.
Lucky.
horror movie moment.
Lucky again. You're a lucky boy.
Look of the...
You're a lucky fellow.
What was the word I gave him? Look of the... Oh, because he plays the lyre. Look of the lyrish.
Luck of the Lyrish. On the other scene, let's go back to camp. So, as you guys were getting ready to go to sleep for the night, remember we had Auric. Everybody was kind of gathered by the fire. And everyone was eating. They gave you food to eat and everything. Is there anything you guys would like to do before everybody goes to rest?
I would like to go to rest before everyone else does.
Very well. So,
I want to go to rest first, though, before him.
Nice
all right,
try.
very nice. So
We'll
yeah,
roll
you
for
see, Taryn says, your people can take that tent, and we'll disperse amongst the others.
You win.
And so he tells you basically you guys can all share that tent as there are 2 other main tents that they're going to split amongst themselves. And let's go to the morning, if you guys would like.
Yes.
Which, by the way, Blarney, you officially leveled up.
All right. Okay, this will be good.
Let's join the party.
All right. I think I added everything, so we're good.
In the morning,
And I'll get my HP.
I'll probably be the first one up then, I guess, at that point.
so you do see that as you get up, Cal. Oops, sorry.
As Mina wakes up, Sean will be sitting next to her with a small plate
Oh, that's nice.
with 3 pieces of corn on them, each flavored for a different breakfast dish.
Well,
1 flavored for sausage, 1 flavored for egg, and the other flavored for coffee bean. And he'll say to Mina, breakfast in bed, my love.
You see she like gets up and looks
Blarney would be
around
so proud.
at the floor sacks you guys are sleeping in. He goes, hardly a bed. But thank you. Where are we?
We're on a turtle. We've drifted ashore onto a turtle shell. This is probably the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
I've seen a lot more exciting than that.
More exciting than drifting ashore onto a turtle shell, encountering a group of adventurers, one who happened to be the brother of the only guy we saved.
Well, technically you didn't save him, but
We.
technically none of you saved him. He saved himself. She goes, yeah, I've seen some things back home.
And where are you from? What is home?
Home was hardly a place. More like a people. We traveled. We performed. It's what we did. All throughout Allegoré.
Are your people called the Raels?
Raels. Yeah. No, that's just my name. I don't necessarily know my parents, or I don't know where they are.
You
Just
don't know
a
your parents.
Group of orphans, really. But we performed. It's what we love to do. We traveled all around. So I've seen some things, I'll tell you. Things that will change your life. Things I would be very glad to never see again.
Wow. All for the love of the stage, is it not?
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, don't worry. When we encounter difficult things, I will shield your eyes.
I don't think that's necessary, Sean. I don't think so.
When we encounter difficult moments, I will shield your ears.
Please don't.
And when we encounter...
over the ears of corn. I'm sorry.
And together we will reach new heights, Mina Rael. And don't worry. I will give you a new family.
Sure. We'll see. We'll see how all this plays out. Let's see if we even survive this island.
What is it you want from life?
What do I want?
I'm sleeping in the corner, right? Still?
Yeah. Cal's already out.
Okay. Continue. I'll jump in when necessary.
You know, I thought it was fame and name, but none of those things even matter anymore. And the amount of fame and name that just burned down on that ship. I think I just want safety.
Safety.
Yes.
I will get you safety, Mina.
All right.
One day. Whether it's on the back of a giant turtle, in the middle of the sea on a beautiful ship, I will find that for you and I will deliver it on a silver platter.
I'll ride along until it happens.
But for now, you have to settle for adventure.
Very well. I'll try to make myself useful as I can. And we cut scene to nothing, Jackson?
I had something, but I'm just a kid. I shouldn't do it. So no.
Cool.
I'm so
Cal.
immature.
As you exit the tent, you see the sun is beginning to rise, and you notice again, after being in so much fog for such a long period of time, you notice again how thin the fog is in this little clearing, where it only begins to get foggier on the tree line around this clearing. And you see Taryn is by the fire, just sharpening his cutlass and just seeming to be getting ready for the day.
I'm gonna walk over and keep just barely like line of sight to him. I'm gonna cut across for a brief moment and just kind of reach in, toss my harp into the fire.
The harp? Oh no!
Pull back,
All right.
start warming my hands beside it.
He goes, well, that'll definitely light it up.
With all the ships torn up along the shore, had to have been some weapons, yeah?
Around here in the shipwrecks. Yeah, there are some. We're planning on going out there as soon as the sun hits. See, we need to gather more materials and some more resources as we survive and roll. Actually, I'm gonna roll insight. It's pretty bad. Roll a charisma. Straight charisma.
Okay. 16.
16. He goes, you seem like the leader of your people.
That makes sense. You'd be a fool to think so. Even if I was, I shouldn't be.
What do you guys aspire?
I think survival.
Ha, a common
That's
one.
the main
I
goal.
see. Yes.
Getting them out of here safely.
Yes, as we all do. We've lost many of us. Would you and your people team with us? Help each other. Help each other survive.
It's like I said, not the lead, I can't make those decisions.
All right.
Ask them.
Then we will wait till everybody is here. We can make a decision.
As they're talking, I woke up and went to go find a tree
Cool.
first thing in the morning.
All right.
That's immersion. Immersion. Real true
What do
storytelling.
you want for the tree?
On a level we weren't even comprehending.
I'm
this,
gonna-
man.
What?
I'm talking you up. I believe in you. That was awesome.
What does he want from the tree?
I didn't even thought of it.
Huh?
A
Relief, right?
Duh.
No, I just
No, it's relief.
I went to relieve
Relief.
myself. Yes.
Lovely.
A long night of sleep.
Had to zoom in
What
on
do
that.
the vein things look like?
So
When
as
On the
you
tree.
were relieving yourself this morning, you are looking around and you see the vines look like regular like fauna, right? Obviously with a blue hue, and they're almost like when you look at molten lava and you see like the glow below it, right? You almost see like faint glow all across it. That every time, because it's still happening, every time you feel that like flex in the air in the island, you see this like light just rise up the tree.
Okay. I'm gonna look back at everybody. They're probably still having a conversation. Are they like ropes, or are there like little like things kind of coming out of the main vein areas too? Like there's smaller sections. Because I'm gonna take my dagger out, and I just want to like try to a little like sample cut out of one of them.
So you can see the big vine here.
Yeah, I want to cut like a little piece that's coming off the main vine.
So if you look at the vine, it's almost like it doesn't belong to the tree, but it like, have you ever seen those plants that like they start growing
Yeah.
like onto like this climbing like surfaces and
Yeah, they're
stuff?
called bougainvilleas.
Sure. Are they really? What are they
I feel
called?
like there's a lot of plants that do that.
There's
though.
probably a lot.
Bougainvilleas.
Anyways,
they're all bougainvilleas.
they're all
Okay.
bougainvilleas.
Every last one.
in this world.
So you can see though that it like it almost is taking over some areas, right? It just wraps all the way around and up the tree, and it goes somewhere, almost like a root,
Yeah.
right? And then, but you see like certain areas of the tree, right, where it protrudes, it almost like encases it and keeps going.
Yeah, I want to cut a piece off and see if there's like liquid inside, or see. I just want to kind of see a little bit more of what it is.
Okay.
So I want to cut like not the main vein part, but like something that's coming off of that a little bit.
Cool.
Take my dagger out.
So you slice the vein, or the vine, and below it you see that same blue light that you saw, and a crackle of electricity, and just dissipates like it dies.
Oh. So we can kill it if we need to. Then I'm going to walk back out towards the main area with Cal.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How was your rest?
It was okay. Cal, is that your harp?
You see "Dang," as the strings are popping. "Dang, dang."
Yeah.
Why'd you throw it in the fire?
Needed to keep it going, you know?
Were you that bad? You just got tired of it?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. I like the clicky things that you got anyway. Those are pretty cool. Do you guys drink tea in the morning or anything?
Tea.
Do you guys have tea or?
You got some leaves from these trees.
These aren't tea trees, are they?
Anything's a tea tree if you want it to be, right? You just steep it in water and
Yeah, I
Good to
guess
go?
so. So I guess that's a no. No to tea. No tea.
I'll drink that stuff.
Leaf water is what you're
The
talking
blue
about?
water, but whatever the blue stuff is.
You want to drink some blue stuff tea? It's electricity. Yeah, I just went and cut a little piece off, actually. I was kind of curious.
Did you not want to try to drink electricity?
That sounds...
Electricity.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Why don't you go make me a cup, Cal?
I'm all over it, yeah.
All right.
And I'm going to be much more aggressive in my chopping and trying to get some larger portions of that tree.
Okay.
I've already had my fill for the day.
Get some
So,
twine.
Cal, as you go off to the side and you take your weapon and you cut an aggressive part of this large vine, you feel... Well, you definitely see the crackle of electricity. It's much larger than what he experienced. But it doesn't die. It doesn't die. It crackles, and you see this glow coming from within as it grows out and encases the tree. And it almost wraps both sides around each other. And at that moment, you feel the vibration of the island again. And the
Cal,
light-
don't do anything dumb.
Oh, he's just getting some electricity tea.
I might be doing something dumb. Should I not do it?
Don't do it.
I'm gonna
Tea's not worth it. I have corn.
I'm gonna walk
I'm
over
gonna
there.
lick the
Wherever you
cut
go.
portion to see if there's any like flavor, if it's like grassy or. 'Cause if it tastes like matcha, then obviously not going for it.
He's
But
gonna get electrocuted.
You're not.
I'm walking up behind you.
So you try to taste the vine, and you take 2 points of electricity
Heck
damage,
yeah.
of lightning damage, as he goes "Zzz," and shocks you.
Why'd you do that?
it's good. He's good.
It's good.
He's crazy.
I'm gonna walk over to the piece that he dropped and try to eat it.
You
Is
take
it still electric on the ground?
yeah.
Separate? Ooh.
You take
Yeah, I'm definitely
3 points
keeping
of
that.
lightning damage. Well, they chopped a large portion, right? And although the other sides
3 points.
kind of merged back together, you see this one is starting to grow faint, but it takes a while. It's not like the tiny little piece, right, that he cut in the beginning. And so, like, it's not as bright and prominent,
Okay.
but it's still glowing, right? But
But I'm
you
hearing
see
it can
with
still
time.
temporarily be used as a weapon. That's what I'm hearing. All right. That's what I
So-
want to know.
Let's pause. Blarney, it's daylight. What do you do?
You didn't get my
Panic.
reaction.
I wake up and I panic right away.
Not happy with you.
I'm gonna wake up just sort of breathing heavy. I don't even know if I would have camped. I think I would have just stayed hiding behind that tree as that thing walked by, and stayed there until I just exhausted from the whole day and from all the injuries and from fear. I just
Yeah.
fall asleep, just like head still like
Yeah.
against the tree. I just wake up and start flipping out when I realize I'm actually here.
Yeah.
It's real. It's real. It's real. Oh, it's real. And nobody was here. Nobody was here. I'm gonna have to make a new home here. I'm gonna have to be a wild man in the woods. I'll have to. No. Come on, Blarney. You just get some supplies and we'll. Gotta get back to you, Blana.
So you do look out
boys are
onto
dead.
the coast. Yeah, right? You look out on the coast and you do see all the shipwreck and everything out there. Just either washed up ashore or like around the coast of this island.
All right. I'm going to. Does it seem like it's a huge island? Like, do I have any reason to believe it's even an island? It could just be just like land. Is it that kind of big, or do I see a curve?
You saw the curve, but it still seemed pretty big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm
Especially
gonna-
in your perspective, it seemed
Yeah, for
pretty
sure.
big.
I'm gonna spend a couple hours in the morning then, just continuing to walk the coastline, and also look at the trees for anything to forage.
Cool.
I'm not awesome at survival, but if there's any obvious fruits,
I would say you
I
find
will-
some fruits. Some of them look different than they do where you're from.
I just had the option to pick like detect like poisons or detect diseases, and I didn't pick that.
Oh no!
I was gonna say, I think you're gonna die.
Yeah, for sure. He has no survival skills. This is great. This is the opposite of Cleve.
That's awesome.
So he is
Okay.
useless.
So I'm gonna say you keep foraging. I would say you find some berries and fruit that don't necessarily look dangerous.
Yeah.
You find some that look little strange. They're almost glowing in this hue, and it's almost like this weird magic is kind of just like imbuing itself onto all the fauna and like all of the vegetation, everything.
Just like home. Fairy berries.
Fairy
I run
berries.
right over to
Love
him.
it.
I run right over to him and I just start picking
That-
like, without thinking.
You
I harm myself?
are able to. No, you don't harm yourself.
With the glowing ones?
They
That's dope.
seem normal. They seem.
Do they
normal.
taste like home, or is this a new foreign thing?
No, they taste. I would say they taste normal.
We're so
They
lucky.
taste. They taste very nostalgic of
Amazing.
fairy berries. Let's say, right?
I
Luckiest leprechaun
can't
I've
believe
ever
I
met.
found out. I'm a lucky fella. I really am a lucky boy. Start just like piling them into my pot.
Love it. Love it.
Still have your
So I'm going to say you start foraging, you start trying to find things, and we're going to cut back into camp. At this point, you see Auric is returning from the woods. He goes, "Good morning, everyone.
So nice to see you today, Auric.
Oh, good to see you. What was your name, little man?"
Sean Gully.
Little man.
Sean Gully.
Oh, nice. Nice to see you, Sean Gully. Nice. And he has this like kind smile in this 8-foot Goliath. And he's covered in blood. As he drops his bag in front of the campfire, and you just see more meat.
So what'd you kill this time?
It looked like a deer. It looked like a deer. That's as far as I got.
Huh.
Yeah. But
I do recall pranking Darren yesterday and putting deer horns on him while he was sleeping.
where's Darren?
Checked up.
So you start seeing as the morning goes by that everyone starts joining around the camp, including Darren, who looks very. He has like mad sleepy face on. And everyone just begins to gather.
Is it
I'm probably
cold?
just bickering with Jackson on the way back
Is
in.
it cold outside or hot?
Pretty pissed at Cal right now.
I would say it is glorious weather.
But
The
like-
type of weather when it's foggy outside, when it still feels like it's a little humid because it's like,
So North Carolina, but in the fall.
yeah, I guess. I mean, is North Carolina humid? I don't remember.
No,
I don't
in
think
the
it's
Not
humid.
really,
it's
no.
not.
Especially
So-
not in the fall.
Nah, I would say like,
Oh, I know. When you're walking through Jurassic Park and Universal.
yes.
In November.
That's exactly how it feels right
Wow.
now.
Very
Yeah.
specific.
You guys
Yeah.
know how that feels, right? Everybody at home?
So everybody starts,
It'd be relatable. Dave.
everyone starts gathering, and you see that Taryn starts cooking up some food as he starts talking to you guys about the plan for the day. And as you guys gather, he goes, well, is everyone here? You see Garen pulls up as well. Lisa goes, yes, I believe this is everyone.
Just gonna hand him the glowiest leaves I could have found to try to make some tea with.
Lisa, is there anything you can do with this? Oh, yes, sure. And she grabs it, and you see she, like, in her pack, takes out just, like, a tea kit. Just starts, like, mashing and doing something,
She's a
right?
barista.
Gets water and all of that, and starts just preparing some sort of, I guess, tea out of this.
Fantastic.
So Taryn goes, well, now that we're all here, We survived the night. I think, and you all tell me your thoughts, but I think it is better if we stick together and we try and survive out of here. Now, I told Cal here this morning, we do have to go out to the shore and gather materials and resources to aid us in our survival. Are you guys...
Oh, is
Are
it-
we just staying on this island
Oh,
forever?
I was gonna ask, is there a plan to get off?
Well, do you have a plan to help us?
Well, there's plenty of shipwrecks. Maybe we could take the wreckage and create our own ship.
Well, we also came with a couple little boats.
But that can't fit everybody. And I wouldn't
My
know where to
question is, are we
go.
on the same team here?
Yeah, but I thought that was team get off this island.
Well, yes.
Okay, then we're on the same team.
And Lisa steps up and goes, I've been studying the vines.
Me too. Don't eat them.
She looks at you in the most
And I just stare at Cal.
absurd expression.
meant
And she goes, You
for me.
ate the vines.
He said it was good.
Useful good, not tasty good.
You don't eat the vines.
I ate the vines.
Not these. These are not normal vines.
Yeah.
Obviously.
They hurt.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Well, I propose we figure out what's wrong with the island as we prep to leave.
Done. That's.
Can I
That's-
just do a land
that's already
acknowledgement
done.
right
It's-
now?
it's
This is
a-
not our island.
Yes, and that's also we have a working theory. This is a turtle.
It might be.
turtle?
No, the turtle would have killed us by
No,
now.
we could just assume it's a turtle and just get off of it.
We can assume it's a penguin. It doesn't make it what it is.
I am pretty cool with that. Either way, I do think that would be nice. But
If the island was a turtle?
I mean, can't you just like pet a turtle and be like friends with it and stuff?
Well, either
That
way,
an option?
the island is supposed to be what it is, right? We're not supposed to be
So
here.
here's the problem.
Okay.
And Lisa starts taking out all of these scrolls.
Did you finish the tea yet?
I would
It's,
definitely try to snatch that
you
up.
see that it's hanging. Oh,
I'm gonna grab it.
sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. I'm not sure how it went into that video,
What video?
but I'm wondering if they heard us. I think they didn't hear any of that.
What do you mean?
Nice.
What video?
On his screen, like one of our YouTube videos.
It went into an insight check.
No, it just went into overlay of the inside check.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's weird.
you hit a hotkey. And
Well, anyways, I hope you guys heard all that and it wasn't confusing.
no, everything went through.
So, regardless, so you see Lisa starts taking out all these parchments and all of these scrolls, right? And she starts opening them all up, and they're all different iterations of maps. They're all different iterations of maps. You see, she opens one in particular and goes, "Look, right there." And she shows you.
What is it?
After all the calculations of our voyages, this is where we are. There's nothing. Nothing on any of these. I ripped. Anyway. And she looks at all of the maps and says, there's nothing. Nothing here. I don't know where we are. I don't know if we're still in Allegoré. I don't know why we're here. But what I do know is there is something
strong at the center of this island. Like an energy, power. The vines see it. The rivers see it. The fog sees it. I think we need to get to the bottom of this. As I would like to escape too, yes. But who knows if we would even survive.
Survive escaping or survive?
Look around the shoreline,
Let's do it.
and all you see is shipwrecks.
Well, we got in fine. What makes you think we can't leave? Okay.
Well,
Do you think all those ships facing like they're leaving the shipwrecks, or are the shipwrecks all facing like they were coming in? or-
I would say a mixture of both. They're quite scattered all throughout the entire island. I have been doing my studies, and seems like no one makes it out.
Well, we also don't make it out at night because there's a ginormous beast roaming the
You see
island.
Auric, like, hunches over, almost gets small. This 8-foot giant gets small. He goes, "Yeah, I don't know about that thing. As it hunts the shores. I guess for anything alive. Yeah, but..." So Taryn goes, "I have a plan, but I need to know if you're all with me."
Well, we don't really know the plan yet. It could
Well,
be
the
it
plan
could be
is
a trash
clearly-
plan.
The plan is clearly find the center of the island and then escape.
You want
From
to
the
escape
center?
from the center. Yeah, it
Well,
sounds like rubbish, yeah?
Find what exactly is powering this island, but also escape from the island afterwards. So yes, I believe we have the same plan. The only difference is it's just 3 of us. Now, in group, we can support each other to the center of the island.
There are literally 9 of us right here. Can't we just go kill whatever's just roaming the outskirts and then we roam freely now? This guy's apparently killed like 100 people with his bare hands,
So
and then
Lisa
he's
goes-
killed bears with his hands
Lisa goes,
and teeth.
"Well, actually, that is a part of the plan. We have to kill it. We call it the Shore Stalker. We don't have a name for it.
That's
but
a name.
It's a name? Shore Stalker, sure. But we have needs that require killing it. Yes.
Okay.
But we need to know if you're with us or not before we disclose some of those facts.
I'll need some proper weapons, but yeah.
As I said, if we find some treasure,
We'll help
know,
you, and you help us. We'll scout the wrecks. We'll see the center of the island, see what power there is here. I don't know what it is, but clearly things are being affected.
I just want to, if we find treasure, I just want to make sure I get paid. I usually don't work for free.
That's smart.
This sounds like work.
I will make sure we all get a fair share of whatever is found.
All right, I'm gonna shake hands.
Sounds fair.
Well, to disclose something that might be of benefit to you, as it is to us as well. We have a ship.
What?
I thought you just said
I just
you
shook
didn't
my
have
hand
any
to go on an
ships.
adventure. We could have just left this whole time.
We can't.
Why?
It's wrecked. Now,
Well, then that's not a.
we have been spending 6 weeks repairing it. That's what all this is. And you see all of the shops around it. And you see, like, pieces that now start to make sense. They look like masts. They look like rudders. They look like just parts of a ship just laid across this camp. And
that seemed just like wreckage before, you can now start to see it is a Frankenstein of wreckage to fix their ship.
It's not bad. I'm gonna take my navigator's tools out and I'm gonna start checking the skies and seeing where we're at to the best of my ability.
So all you see really is tree line around here. You see a little bit of the clearing because there is the clearing in the center. But it's just sky, blue sky. Blue sky. As the fog, for some reason, is like pretty thin in this region that you're in.
I might be drawing a blank. Did we already get to the bottom of where they came from?
Nope. I haven't asked any
Not
questions.
specifically.
Before we help you, where'd you come from? Are there any like seals or anything showing like what like on the
You
wreckage?
don't, not necessarily, especially
Okay.
because it is a formation of multiple wreckages,
Mm-hmm.
you know, put together.
Gotcha.
But he says, well, we're the Drift Guild. We are mercenaries.
From Tokyo.
That makes
Are-
sense.
We are hired by certain kingdoms to go out and hunt different treasures and go out to places where people may not have survived. And hey,
But
it's
where
not
did you
stealing if the
come
people are
from?
dead.
Where's your homeland?
Oh, Theravel. Theravel up in the northernmost region of Allegoré. It's pretty
Good
far
enough
from
for
here.
me.
Who do you work for?
Ourselves.
There's no king you serve.
There is no king we serve.
He did just say they were mercenaries. They just work for everyone, really.
You see, Auric comes up. He goes,
My
I
father
used
was
to be a
mercenary that
pirate.
served under a king.
Auric goes, I used to be a pirate, but I met these guys. They're my friends.
That's a bit scary. You're a bit scary. Why are you scared of the thing on the shore?
Oh, you haven't seen it, have you?
Have you?
Well, it took out half
I
their
have.
crew.
Yeah,
Didn't
but
it?
not him. Look at him.
A
he's
little
fine.
bit more than half, to be exact, Lisa says.
I'm not good with numbers.
Yeah, he's fine though. Look at him. He eats live bears. That's
He eats live bear. Yeah, that's right. He did eat.
yeah. He's
Men.
pretty freaky. He eats live men.
No.
He eats live men.
Whoa.
Taryn, you see, he starts getting up just to kind of like make a statement of like time is of the essence.
Oh, fine.
And
Oh,
he
yeah.
goes,
Yeah, for sure.
we only have daylight to seek these wreckages.
Well, come on.
Well, then what are
Now.
you doing? Standing there
Why
talking.
are you lecturing
Let's
us
go.
when we should be fighting stuff?
We're missing 3 more things.
3 things.
A leprechaun?
Easy.
We're missing 3
We're gonna
things.
find one of those.
We are
Spit it out.
lost it. We're missing one of the rudders of the ship. One of the hinges for the rudders. We're missing some metal plating for the hull. And we have a bit of an upgrade that we added. Lisa goes, I know how to explain it much better. I added a barrier shield to the ship. But the stabilizer crystal is gone. So we need something of equal power. We need something magic, something strong.
Yeah, just cut one of the trees down.
I believe I've tried that. Not enough.
So that's
I
why you want
believe what
to
we need may be inside the shore
center
center.
of the island.
Oh,
Is that, not
that
what
might
you
be a
were
little
gonna say?
overkill, but yes. But it might be in the shore stalker.
Alright, so you take the one from the shore stalker, we'll take the one from the core of the island.
And we have a stabilizer crystal of sort.
Hold on,
It's a
hold
good
on.
deal.
Have you ever seen one animal survive alone for long periods of time.
I mean, pretty
By
much
himself?
every bird ever, right? Or don't they just like fly around a bunch and stuff?
Well, all I'm saying is this shore stalker must have came from somewhere, and what if its family is in the center of the island and it goes out and hunts for them?
Oh, it's not the only one.
See, they left that out until I
So
had
we
to
get a
bring it
few
up.
of the showstalker crystals.
It's
And
the
we
only
can make-
one of its kind, but many things of that sort pop up around here
Nice.
at night, for the most part.
We can do some really cool training here.
Now,
Let's
we
eat
must
the
get going.
crystals. Have you guys eaten one of those things yet?
What?
One of the fancy ones.
The what?
One of the fancy
Oh,
beasts, like
eat
the
one of
showstalker.
Oh. No.
They're
Ulrich,
fantastic
come on.
beasts.
Tell me you want to try
No,
one.
I
And
don't
I'm gonna
get
make a
close to
book.
those. You have no idea what you are
Ulrich.
saying right now.
Ulrich,
No,
you've eaten bear before.
they're not.
Have you tasted the trees, Ulrich?
No.
Shockingly good.
I've seen the lightning. I get what you mean.
I do
No.
feel lighter, actually.
Taryn goes, all right, well then let's carry on and let's go out and seek. So, you guys start making your way out to the shoreline. And as they're exiting, you hear a familiar voice in the distance.
Now he's just haunting us.
Where are you? 2 days I search for survivors. Am I the only one alive? Am I dead? Is
hear
this
that?
island purgatory?
Is that Blarney?
Told you we were dead already. I'm just gonna start searching the shipwrecks.
And far in the distance, so you start searching the shipwrecks. Far in the distance, you see a small crowd come from the tree line and start dispersing across some of this.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Shipwreck.
actually, after I get stir crazy for a while, if I keep doing that for a long time and I'm not getting anything, I start practicing like the EDM stuff. Like with
I think you're at that
start to hear,
point.
like, wow, 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 wow.
You're probably at that point. Oh no! Oh
And then
no!
it just cuts out as you see people like dispersing or whatever. What? Oi! Oi! He's jumping up and down and it's getting nothing done, I'm sure. He's
And you see, or it goes, there's another man. And you see they start reaching for their weapons.
No. That's... I know that voice. And I look over, do I see him?
You see this tiny little fellow running across the shoreline,
Do you
trying
have
to
do you
get
have a hat
close.
on?
yeah, I still got my head.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
I
didn't
can
get
see the
washed up
shine off of the ball, but not-
yeah. I do a mix of minor illusions yelling out, like come
You
come
hear
help
his
me, come
voice
help me.
from like multiple
And
angles.
so that and or like it'll flash between the sound or the visual of just like my face, a 5-foot version of like an emoji of his
A
face,
5-foot
like
version of your face, like an emoji, an emoji of Blarney going.
I'm gonna tap Sean and point and be like, what is that?
I think we've spent too much time on this turtle.
It almost feels
It must
like
have been the
an
vines.
illusion.
It's gotta be the vines.
I didn't eat the vines, and yeah, I see
oh.
the strange small. It's Blarney.
Blarney.
Oi,
I'm off on the rock, all the way on the right, trying to
Blarney!
dip in, searching wreckage.
Sean. Is it Sean? Is it Sean?
I can't believe
Falls
it.
onto his hands and feet and just like bear crawls for a minute and then keeps running.
So you guys reach each other and you're reunited at once.
Just jump.
You made it.
I'm gonna run to him.
Just like
Blarney, I thought you died. I thought Cal killed you.
I thought I died too. I definitely thought you all died. Cal killed me. Oh yeah, that was a close call. that was a close one. Yeah.
So it's true you went out of a cannon and survived.
I did. It took a little bit of magic, a lot of bit of luck.
Why'd you guys let him do that? What is wrong with you
I'm
guys?
all the way off on a rock.
That was
I
my
only
first
hear
encounter with a
the
cannon.
shore,
I thought it would be normal.
the splashing of waves crashing in my face.
It sort of worked, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Everybody roll investigation or survival, whichever.
Did I get? Oh, that was horrible.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I'm
I'm
all
gonna say
cloudy.
they explain to you the whole situation, Blarney,
16.
and what's going on.
7.
8. Say those again.
16.
16.
7 and 8.
You
7,
said
8.
investigation?
Investigation or survival.
I got a... Or survival? Okay, so I got a... 2.
2. Lovely.
I'm doing great.
So I say you guys start searching around. There's multiple shipwrecks across the shore, and you come across.
Our one guy named Jack is the only guy without Jack of all trades. Is that what's happening here?
You
I have
come
Jack of all
across the wreck of a ship that has an intact hull plating all across the hull, and yeah, you know that's exactly what you guys need.
Guys, I found what we need.
So I could
So
have added my
as everybody
proficiency
runs
bonus.
over, you guys rig it however you need to get it off, and get things prepared.
Nice. I'll eventually just like slowly come back, swim past, get back over here.
Okay.
Just gonna kind of
I keep forgetting about that.
walk into the middle of the three of them a little bit. Like Jack, Sean, Blarney. This place is useless. It's all Blarney! Blarney!
What, did you just walk back out?
Yeah, he just walked back into the group.
Useless. I wanna throw down like I don't even know what I have. My hat. I'm gonna throw down my hat and just start pouring my cauldron. Fairy berries. There's fairy berries.
Wait. Are these like the trees? Don't eat the trees, Blarney.
I'm just gonna slowly come in and just like hold him to my chest.
Yeah, they go so low.
Just like
the
slightly,
ground.
just like not
I'll
even
pick
like
up.
fully sob, just like kind of trickle tears onto the top of his head as I just kind of like pat him.
His head is bare now.
Did you feel guilty there, Cal? You thought you lost them, huh?
Also,
Well, he's a lucky leprechaun.
Khaled was glorious. You should have felt. Well, you really should. You shouldn't ever do it. But if you could survive it, if you could know.
hold your face.
Cal, what is on your mind?
I'm just gonna face his face and mine towards you.
Cherish it.
I thought I did it again. I thought I killed everyone. But the one who shot out of a cannon, he made it. You really are like me, aren't you? It's possible.
I might have a way to get shot out of the cannon safely in the future. I just realized. Keep going.
Oh no. Please don't.
I did it.
Life took away a brother, but yet you have gained another. I'm gonna write that down.
And then you hear from afar, Taryn goes, "I found the other piece!" And you see him, and he's like on
that
one
what
of the
you call me
shipwrecks.
now?
He's
We
like,
found a other piece, indeed.
he's like pulling this hinge out of the ship, of this wrecked ship, and says, "I think that's everything we needed." And he starts making his way back into the group.
I'm gonna put one hand on each of these little fellows' heads. Say, remember, boys, band always sticks together. We got one more piece that we're missing. Where do we find him?
I believe we must hunt the monster.
Someone give me a scimitar, please. Two of them, preferably.
Oh,
You must be out of your minds.
so
How
you
big was
see
it?
Ulrich,
And I'm gonna start eating
How
some
big
berries.
was it? I've been meaning to ask.
I
what
would
is big?
probably say it's about tall on 4 legs
Okay.
probably around 10, 15 feet.
Okay.
Like a
On
large-sized
4
creature.
For
legs?
people that are not me, that doesn't necessarily seem completely impossible, but that's
On 4 legs, 15
no, that's
feet.
humongous. That's humongous.
Yeah.
But like people hunted woolly
So
mammoths
like if
with
it,
just spears.
if it like
that's-
gets up, I mean that's a different story. But but yeah, it's about 10 to 15 feet, I would say.
No, it's still intimidating to me. I'm
Yeah,
not doing
like
anything.
imagine Auric doesn't want to fight it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and it's not even about the size; it's
Yeah.
about the monster itself.
We could throw you on top of it, and it could go like that as you hang on. You know, that's what all the little characters did. Just grab their eyelids or something.
So
Taryn, have you tried singing to it?
singing.
That's a great idea.
What do you mean?
Distraction.
Well, there's your problem.
You can sing to it, and then we can come from another angle and attack it.
Yeah.
But why would you attack it if I'm singing to it?
Well,
I mean,
you're attacking its ears. We're attacking its body.
attacking.
yeah.
What?
You think my performance is an attack on the ears?
Not all of them.
Which one in particular?
Just the ones that have to do with corn, mostly.
Jackson Hydell.
I'm sorry. This island is getting to me. I like your corn.
You hear Taryn go, Hydell.
He said Taylor. He meant Taylor.
His name is Jackson Hydell.
This island's getting to both of us.
You see Auric, he's sopping wet. He's coming out of the shoreline with this big bag as he goes, boom, and he lays it right in front of you and says, weapons.
Nice. I'm gonna grab a handful of berries as I start just kind of like.
And not
Hopping on
everything
over
is
there.
good. There's a lot of trash in there.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
In the weapons bag. Okay.
in the weapons bag, yes. But you do find some weapons, and we'll discuss them and disperse them.
Nice.
But he went through all the shipwrecks and found just filled a whole bag with as many weapons as he could find
Fire.
from all the wrecks.
I'm just gonna go
And-
for whatever's shiniest and 2 scimitars.
Love it. There you go.
Gents.
And Taryn goes, no, I believe I heard the name Hydell.
You did. He accidentally said it. I don't know where that came from.
Roll deception.
I'm gonna try to help him. That comes from stories of mine. I actually worked with some Hydells in the past.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not fun people, but neither was my father, so here we are looking to get him back, and these boys have come to help me out, and unfortunately, they only just met one another, so easy confusion there.
16.
16. So he goes, definitely heard the name Hydell around the seas in this region. But must have misheard the
Yeah.
context, I believe. But
I think you did.
so Lisa goes, guys, there's something here. And half buried in the sand, you see this big chest, and you recognize the crest right across the top
Nice.
as the tide-bound crest. And goes,
Oh look, that's ours.
it is cracked. It is cracked. And she's looking inside, and she goes, this might be useful?
Well, yeah, of course it's useful. It's from our ship.
And Taryn walks over, and so does Auric. Everybody starts kind of gathering around. And Auric goes and, gah! He just like yanks the top, right? And
Why
is
are you
able to
breaking our
kind of break
stuff?
off of it.
Mate.
It was locked.
Yeah, it was
Anyways, it's open now.
Notice that one. Thank you, Bear Killer.
And when it's opened, this light ripples outward from this.
His
And it's
name Orc.
Auric.
Yeah, he's. It's
His
not
name is Auric.
Orc, It's Auric. It's,
Did he misunderstand people
It's like how
calling
I'm
him Orc?
cow, but not cow.
Does he not know?
He's not sure. It's,
Lisa starts thinking to herself and goes, That's a hypothesis right there. And Oric goes, "It's shiny," as he's staring into the light
It's
inside
shiny, don't
of
touch
his
it, and
chest.
I'm gonna go to touch it.
Okay, that was quick. So what you see is this light that ripples outward, right? And as you touch it, hold on.
It's always gonna be either good or bad. I mean, hey. 50-50, right, guys? Been pretty lucky so far.
You go to touch it, and what you see as you approach is this heavy brass lantern. And inside that lantern, it's almost like wave patterns just consistently moving in a circle.
It's a lava lamp.
And it's kinda. And it's
Lava lantern.
and it's glowing like a faint bluish purple. And as soon as you touch it, you actually touch it?
Yeah, for sure.
As soon as you touch it, you see a ghostly projection
Nice.
appear right in front of you. As
Save us, Obi-Wan. You're our only hope.
as you guys watch as the Silurian breaks and sinks and flames fill the coast. And then it flashes and you see the image of a man wearing what looks to be a pirate hat and a glowing sigil at his belt. And as he's pointing and fighting this monstrous beast, you see him get hit, and a piece of this belt, glowing belt, breaks off. And it sinks all the way to the bottom of the ocean. And as it sinks, vines start growing from it. And that's where we're going to end our session.
Nice.
Nice.
This entire island
is
is built off one of the sigils.
Yeah.
A piece of it.
The turtle
A piece
sigil.
of
Shell. It's Shell.
it's shell.
Fire.
There's a lot of clues.
Well, luckily we agreed that we would get the core of the island, so
We found one of the sigils. Now we just have to swim down to the bottom of the island.
When it said
And win
that
over the turtle.
When it showed
Went
the,
over the turtle.
when
We
it
have to
showed the
sing to
boat
it.
sinking, I was
The
like,
real
oh, it's like
grand
a black box
performance.
for an airplane, but for a ship instead of the airplane.
yeah.
I don't know if you know what that is. Okay, no.
I wonder if it showed the boat sinking. Was the boat sinking foretold?
That's jacked up. Silurian had to go.
I guess
We don't know what the item is yet.
Silurian had to go.
Was it foretold? Did
The question
needed to be
really
done.
for me is, do we recognize the man or the monster? Monster would be more of a question for
You-
him. Man for any of us.
Cal should recognize the monster, possibly.
You do not recognize the man.
Okay.
Do
None of
not
us, okay.
recognize the man.
Is this the same monster?
What you do recognize
Just the hippopotamus.
are a quick glance of the glowing eyes you saw below the ocean.
I recognize a little bit. Okay, that's crazy. I was
The
thinking
same
monster was
eyes
just for
that
Tristan,
the
but
sand or the shore stalker.
Turtlepotamus.
had.
Turtlepotamus.
And that's where we're gonna end it.
All right.
Love it, love it. That was fun. Not a lot of combat or anything, but you know, I think we had
Well, we got
ship
Blarney
sinking for an
back.
entire episode.
was good.
So it was a good segue. Starting next week with the hunt of the shore stalker.
Very good. That'd be exciting.
And seeing what there is at the core of this island, and see if you guys can leave alive.
Well, Blarney's convinced it's a fairy creature now, so it's a wrap. Well, I'm on Team Sean. We're singing to it.
Well, I'm
Love it.
excited. I'm excited. Finally, we're weaving in some lore and story into this campaign.
My goodness.
Nearing the end, we have 2 more episodes left
Ooh.
as we finalize
Wow.
the moments of the Great Sea Song Arc 1. There will be many more arcs. This will be a seasonal campaign that will pop in. It might pop in with occasional one-shots. It'll definitely pop in the latter part of the year where we'll continue on this story and see kind of where we end it here for this year. But I'm excited to start the Four Horsemen again in the new year. I'm so excited. I miss Arlen.
I
even
have.
though-
I was to say, yeah. I've been planning some fun stuff. We were talking about that a little bit just before this session, but we got some pretty grand things coming, so should be fun.
Very excited. And right now, guys, now is the time to catch up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of catch up that needs to be done,
Yeah,
of
we're gonna have to
course.
work on that
I
recap.
think, honestly, I think first episode should probably be a recap episode. Like recap,
yeah, we'll see
insight
how we
check
can recap
of everything
everything.
that
There's
happened
gonna
for
be a lot.
40 episodes. You know,
There's gonna be a lot.
to kind of help people like catch up before we
I will
actually
say,
dive in.
my goal is going to be the complete opposite, admittedly.
Hmm.
It's going to make it so that, yeah, there may be some recap, but, you know, new beginnings, right? We want to make sure that people can just pick up wherever, you know?
True.
So I want to make it so that hopefully people don't have to worry so much, because, you know,
Yeah, that is true.
that
That is
feeling
true.
of like, oh no, I gotta, you know, like, let them hop in, join the adventure whenever,
We
because
just
at
need
the
a
end of the
recap
day,
of our
there's always
greatest
new
hits
adventure.
of like inside jokes. That's all we need. As
There
long as
you
they
go.
can still be
It's a nice
hilarious.
little montage.
That'd
Yeah.
be amazing.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Hey, if you are a viewer and you want to help us
Jeff.
out creating some of these clips and some of these contents,
New Jeff.
please
Junior.
hit us up. Comment in our videos. Write us on Instagram or Facebook or anything. Join our team, basically. Help us create some of this content, some of the funniest moments that you guys have loved throughout both campaigns.
Please, that'd be awesome.
And just help us clip some of these things so we can put together montages and just have more content for you guys throughout the week outside of Tuesdays. So, with that being said, any final announcements before we dive into our divine inspiration?
No, I think we're set there.
I was just about to comment on something you just said.
I will say,
What did I
to
say?
what Manny was just saying here, if ever you guys are getting a kick out of something, just enjoy a certain part, figure that it should be clipped, and you just don't know how to do so or whatever, just drop a comment. Tell
say
us
it.
like,
Yeah,
hey,
just say it.
this is the time that this
Timestamp.
happened, or this is the
Yeah.
point, and we'll
Yeah,
we'll
okay, it
see if we
wasn't
can
for
pull
the
that for you
audience.
and solidify that in history.
Yeah, we would love that. Love that. It would help us so much with cutting time and gaining more material that you guys enjoyed from our sessions to be a little bit more consistent with our posts.
For sure.
Uh,
be awesome.
We're busy dads for the most part, or we're working a lot, or all
Whatever
that,
it
and we
is.
just don't have time. Joel's been building a table for the studio that
It's gonna be
hopefully
so
we
dope.
get
Oh, you're
next
gonna love it.
time. That'd be amazing. We can
got
figure something
pieces.
out. Apparently, it's too big to transport in their
Somebody
SUV.
pull in a part.
That's
We
great.
got parts here. Pull in a part, Tristan. Grab the Y.
Oh, we do have some parts.
We've been transporting it in pieces because it's just so much. But
It
there's-
straight up looks like
this
a
is a
tavern table,
Yeah.
and it's gonna have the TV map inside.
I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be
I
sick.
built a whole.
It's
That's
gonna be
exactly
awesome.
the size.
We're
It's
excited. They're gonna have more room out there, and everything's just gonna fit so much better into this room. But anyways, let's dive into our divine inspiration.
Let's go. Alrighty. I believe we had another parable for this week.
Parable
we
of
at
the
on
wheat
that
and
one?
weeds.
What's the
Yes,
verse?
the
What's
wheat and the
verse?
tares, yes?
Matthew 13, 24?
Matthew 15:24, you say?
13.
13.
13:24.
All right, so we're gonna go to Matthew 13.
Matthew 13.
24.
This is the parable, as he said, of the wheat and the weeds. They sound the same, but it's important that they're not.
True.
Which actually is probably relevant. It's like, I like when linguistic stuff happens with the Bible that's in English that wasn't necessarily in like the, the Hebrew or the Greek or whatever, Aramaic.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
But that's what it
I'll
is.
read it. I'll read it.
Of this one,
The
yeah.
parable of the weeds.
3 minutes.
I actually watched a whole sermon on this parable, like
Let's go.
2 days ago.
Take
Nice.
this.
Wow,
That was
that's great.
glad-
It was
Expecting
really
a lot
good.
out of you then, right now.
Huh?
Expecting a lot of knowledge out of you right now.
I
then.
hope.
No,
It
it's
was
great.
it was honestly very insightful. It was. Let's read it.
Yeah.
So
Check his insight. Let's see what's up.
Matthew 13:24 through 30. Jesus told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his
Can I
field.
get a quick pause really fast just for me? What version are we in?
Oh, this is NIV. Do we
Right.
have another preferred version, by the way?
No, I just wanted to
I have
follow
whichever
follow along easier.
online. We could read New
Whatever.
King James,
No, it's okay.
NLT,
It's okay.
maybe?
Have mercy on us.
NLT.
That's what I was in. It was just like it was different enough that I got confused. But
Cool.
I'm with you now.
I'm an ESV fan.
Yeah.
I like the
I'm
ESV.
on ESV.
All right, let's go to the
Sorry.
ESV
Let's all
then.
jump to the ESV. Everybody at home.
Everybody jump to the ESV,
English
Open
Standard
your
English
Version.
Standard
MacArthur
Version.
Study Bible.
Do you have the MacArthur study?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is it.
Cool.
That's the way to go.
All right, we're in. We're back.
So let's read it. So it says, he put another parable before them, saying, the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while his men were sleeping, his enemy came and sowed weeds among the wheat and went away. So when the plants came up and bore grain, then the weeds appeared also. And the servants of the master of the house came and said to him, Master, did you not sow good seed in your field? How then does it have weeds? He said to them, An enemy has done this. So the servants said to him, Then do you want us to go and gather them? But he said, No, lest in gathering the weeds you root up the wheat along with them. Let both grow together until the harvest, and at harvest time I will tell the reapers, gather the weeds first, and bind them in bundles to be burned, but gather the wheat into my barn. Very intense parable.
It was pretty. Yeah, I'm seeing
It's-
some of the.
It's a very intense parable. Very intense parable. Actually, the sermon that I watched is from Church 2819.
Okay.
And it was about our purpose, really, and where we are planted and what our purpose is and everything in this world.
Is that the one with our boy that we've been going back and forth on? That you guys are really a big fan of him?
Yeah.
Philip Anthony Mitchell.
With
Yeah.
Philip Anthony Mitchell, I believe is his name.
I have a meme now that I'm gonna make into a T-shirt very soon. I'm so sorry. I think he still teaches pretty solid. But I listen to. I'm sorry, a little side.
He finds him a little dramatic. Let's
yes,
just be
yeah,
honest.
yeah.
He finds him a little
I
dramatic.
listened to an Apocalypse one, where an end of days sermon in Revelation that he yelled out, "Cardiac arrest from the terror," and that's gonna be on a T-shirt for sure. For sure, cardiac arrest from the terror is like next month. I'll have that.
What is a terror?
He was like
terror?
he
Like a
read
fear?
that men would faint in those days, and he was
From
saying,
the
"You know what that
terror.
is?
The
They
terror.
will die." And I was like, it just was so much. This is my first introduction to this guy.
You gotta watch more sermons by this dude because you're
He was
missing
like, "You know
out.
what that is? Fainting? They will die. Cardiac arrest from the terror."
That
I was
is
like, oh,
that's a pretty
That
mean
is one of
moment
my
there.
first
It was a good moment. I will listen to more from my friends.
That's hilarious.
I'll listen to this one. Actually, that's a
Actually,
really good
yeah,
one.
I'll send it in our group chat.
That's
I'll
awesome.
Send it. I'll
That's
send
awesome.
it. So he was.
moving on.
That's so funny. He was talking about how actually, I'll read a little further because he read the entire thing and he was talking about how Jesus was out teaching this parable to the disciples and more people, and when they gathered more intimately away from the people, the disciples, in fact, he tells them 3 different parables, and this one really stood out to them. And he, don't pull up the
I'm not
meme
gonna play it
moment.
yet, but I have it. I've already saved it.
Anyways,
End of the episode.
the disciples ask him, let me find that moment actually. So the disciples went and asked him, I'm going to find that part when they ask him. Okay, so then he left, this is 36. Then he left the crowds and went into the house, and his disciples came to him saying, "Explain to us the parable of the weeds of the field."
Okay.
Like real straight, right? He answered,
That's later in the same chapter?
Same chapter.
Okay.
Verse 36.
There you go.
37 now. He answered, "The one who sows the good seed is the Son of Man.
Okay.
The field is the world, and the good seed is the sons of the kingdom. The weeds are the sons of the evil one, and the enemy who sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the age, and the reapers are angels. Just as the weeds are gathered and burned with fire, so will it be at the end of the age. The Son of Man will send his angels, and they will gather out of his kingdom all causes of sin and all lawbreakers, and throw them into the fiery furnace. In that place there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then the righteous will shine like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. He who has ears, let him hear." So he explains it for us.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah,
literally
that's great.
explains it for us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? And I will say something that in his explanation, not Jesus, but the preacher, when he was talking about it, he pulled up a point where if you're just reading, you graze over it and you're like, okay, that makes sense. Sure. Right? And you just accept it. But if you really meditate on it, it talks about how the weeds and the wheat grow together.
Yeah.
They're not segregated in different places. They're not, hey, you go to church and everyone there is holy.
Yeah.
And then you go to the bar or you go whatever, and that's where you're mixing yourself with the weeds, right?
That was a great word choice, by the way. I just learned last year that holy means set apart. So literally, everybody there is not apart.
There you
from
go.
The weeds.
Correct.
That's
Wow. That's
a good word.
That's God. Right? And so he explained where he's like, they're meant to grow together. What does that mean? The person next to you could be a son of the devil. Right? And you must rise up to be a son and daughter of the kingdom of God. And be very careful, right, of basically getting corrupted by the people around you, because he even says it. They ask him, should we pluck them out? Should we pluck them out? And he goes, if you pluck them out now, you'll kill the good seed too.
That's the part I was going to say that Jesus doesn't directly tackle in his explanation. Is what would modern day be called the problem of evil, right? It's just like, well, why does God allow, right? I mean, that's his own thing. I wonder how he would have explained that. My initial impression is just like, if, and I'm sure this was a problem in old time Israel, because God was pretty harsh with his punishments a lot of times in the Old Testament, particularly with his own people. But if you were living your day-to-day life right now and you were, one of his people, but it was like your mom that he was just like, that's a weed, and he just struck her down, that you might fail a little bit there. You might not feel so,
He talks about it in the preaching,
yeah.
by the way. He
Yeah.
talks about that.
Yeah,
He's like,
so I
like
could
these
see that,
people, and he's basically like, he talks about, he's like, I'm sure there's people that are super offended right now.
Right.
And they're like, oh, you're talking about my girlfriend. You're
Right.
talking about my
Yeah,
wife.
yeah.
You're talking about my mom. Like you said, you're talking about whatever. And it's like, I didn't say it. Jesus said it.
Yeah.
Jesus said, the weeds are the sons of the evil one, sons of Satan, right? And that does not mean that there is no redemption. That does not mean that there's no grace and that there is no, reconciliation and all of that with God. But you can't choose to basically, how do I say it? You can't basically choose to be set apart away from being a part of the kingdom. You know, it's the people that, even if they go to church,
Yeah.
are not living according to the ways that Jesus instructed us to live, right? And they're not dying to self. You know, they're not seeking the kingdom of God with everything they have. I mean, it's clear that there's only two sides. That there is only the people in the kingdom, the people that are striving for God, and the sons of the devil.
Yeah.
And we have the free will to choose.
Yeah, and then the secondary part that I will give a little bit more credit to, you know, like us in the room. Ideally, and it would be hard, but ideally, if you have grown up, then you are able to still, right, like not blame God. You understand that His justice is true justice.
Correct.
But the problem is, at some point, you're a seed, right? At some point, you're just being planted.
You're just the seed.
And if at that point, it was just death and destruction, you know, if at that point you saw God's justice and not His mercy, which is what this is, it might be hard for you to grow. That's why He's merciful.
100%. 100%. It's also good to note that seeds are hard to distinguish.
Yeah.
When they're just seeds and they're planted in a place, obviously the Bible talks about you will see by their fruit, right, as they grow. But a seed is hard to distinguish from the other, meaning it could be a preacher. They could mimic the sons of God very, very, very well.
Yeah.
Right? And it could be a pastor, God forbid, could be a pastor leading the
further,
flock.
it has been.
It has been a pastor. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real. It has been pastors.
Yeah.
That's the
again.
scariest part is you got to be careful who you're listening to, be careful who you're following, right? Make sure you're following Jesus and being very careful with who you're listening to and letting guide you in the path, because you could be saying all the right things and not be part of the kingdom of God. And it's scary.
It can sound like he's saying a lot of the right things, but if you don't know God's voice,
yes, bro, we were wavelength. I was literally about to say, the only way to truly recognize God's voice is to know God's voice.
know His word. Yeah.
Because hearsay, the game of telephone, like, it ain't all that. It's so easy to get it twisted and to go down the wrong side, the wrong path, right? To get into a slippery slope that is far away from the actual word of God. And so, like, yeah.
Well, you also have to be so careful because it's so easy if a pastor is preaching at the pulpit and he's saying things claiming them to be God's word, but it's things that feed your flesh rather than feed your spirit.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that discernment,
That's big.
it's going to feel good.
Yep.
And it's going to be very hard to offset that. You're going to be like, "What? Oh, that feels nice." When in turn it's destruction.
Correct.
I'm going to go ahead and use that to target certain preachings because it's a fine line that a lot of people walk nowadays in the modern church with the prosperity gospel.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a big topic of conversation around us regularly.
Yeah.
Where, yes, God wants us to prosper, but no, God does not want us to be filthy rich while everyone suffers and not be giving and trying to help people and trying. No, the prosperity is the overflow, the abundance of capability. And sometimes that does come through physical means of wealth that we have your King Davids and whatnot throughout history who, they did with what they got. And yet still David wouldn't allow people to give freely to him if he was giving to God.
Yep.
He said, no. I'm here to honor God with what I earn. I want to still earn whatever it is. And it's because of the hardworking hands of David that he got what he got so that he could then dedicate it to God. And so that wasn't God just giving him everything just because. No, it was God bestowing upon a man who had little and did well with it, then a lot so that he could also do well with it. That makes a big difference. And so Bible obviously teaches us, God teaches us, that to those who do well with that smaller amount, that he blesses then so that they can in their abundance bless those around them, so that they can further the mission of the
And
gospel
it's not
of
always
Jesus
with
Christ.
money, is the, yeah.
And yes, and it's often through just physical capability. It can be through smiles. There's a whole passage on the giftings of the Spirit, of, you know, if it's just, you know, even if it is giving, then give cheerfully. If it's leading, then like lead with zeal. Be the person to be excited to get up and go and do these things, to be able to enact change. If it's teaching, if it's, you know, all these different things. And so there are so many ways in which we can bless other people with the overflow of what God has given us, and it's not all tangible. It's really not. In fact, it's largely intangible. It's typically the qualities, the fruits of the Spirit that God blesses us with, of love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, gentleness, kindness, and self-control, that we get to say, hey,
And
this isn't
opportunities.
me. Yeah, for sure.
Right? Just like more times that somebody might come to you requesting whatever thing that you were good with.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's huge,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. And obedience. Simply obedience as well.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I could just that's one that's like almost feels like I'm the one talent guy. You know, like if I could be a good steward of obedience and be gifted with more obedience, that'd be huge.
Yeah.
That's like, it sounds like why would you want that? But man, that would be a blessing.
Yeah, that's huge. I love that.
Wow.
Sorry.
It was a deep one. No, we had a deep parable today. Anybody have anything else to add?
Yeah, we
like
did
that.
mention a verse just before.
True.
I was gonna
the
be like, he's
stream
gonna
actually
burn them.
started
That's what my last.
He's gonna burn them in the fiery furnace.
Speaking of burning flesh in the fiery furnace, let's talk about Thanksgiving.
Oh
So-
man. Yeah, notice the correlation. Harvest, Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
fiery furnace,
We have a double fiery furnace at our house. Yeah, it's actually really nice. Yeah.
gatherings.
At our family. Turkey.
Watch out with your
Based
aunt
on the
next
stream,
to
you're
you.
killing animals.
Killing animals on the stream.
We're gonna take this back to a positive light, I promise.
Yeah.
guys. So we're talking about what it means to be a holiday and therefore a holy day. A lot of people have questions as to what holidays to celebrate, when to celebrate, like your day of rest, day of rest, the Sabbath. And in Romans, we get a little bit of insight on how it is we're to treat each other and how it is we're to go over all of these things in general. And you know, I hope that we can leave something positive for you guys as we leave towards this season of life, where hopefully you guys get the understanding and just, you know, hopefully carry this with you, just to say there's something to anything good as long as people truly believe that they're doing the right thing towards God. And to back that up, I'm going to read a brief passage from Romans 14. It says, "As for the one who is weak in faith, welcome him, but not to quarrel over opinions. One person believes he may eat anything, while the weak person eats only vegetables. Let not the one who eats despise the one who abstains, and let not the one who abstains pass judgment on the one who eats, for God has welcomed him. Who are you to pass judgment on the servant of another? It is before his own master that he stands or falls, and he will be upheld, for the Lord is able to make him stand. One person esteems one day as better than another, while another esteems all days alike. Each one should be fully convinced in his own mind. The one who observes the day observes it in honor of the Lord. The one who eats, eats in honor of the Lord, since he gives thanks to God, while the one who abstains, abstains in honor of the Lord and gives thanks to God. For none of us lives to himself, and none of us dies to himself. For if we live to the Lord, and if we die to the Lord. So then, whether we live or whether we die, we are the Lord's. For to this end Christ died and lived again, that he might be Lord both of the dead and of the living." So, again,
Amen.
just simply put, praise God. At the end of the day, this is the day that the Lord has made, right? So let's rejoice, let's be glad, let's give thanks to God for the fact that we get to just revel in the beauty of what God has created for us, and we get to continue to spread the love that He's poured out on each and every one of us.
Tristan actually pulled that verse out as part of a discussion before the stream started about what is a holiday and what isn't, right? Like oh, this like Thanksgiving isn't a real holiday, and then he was kind of like just making a small point about like, you know, some people celebrate a day or some people don't, whatever. You know, you don't judge each other, whatever. And it was at first almost just kind of a throwaway joke, but I mean, first of all, it is actually genuinely on a regular like important level. It does matter where your heart posture is. If you actually just like want to. A holiday that is dedicated to the concept of giving thanks is a beautiful thing. So like that, just that by itself, that is phenomenal. That's a great concept.
Which let's be completely honest before you go on to the next point. You could make a family tradition holiday out of anything. Like you
that
could
is my next point. We're same page
gather-
again.
bro, I don't know what is this. Is it the Holy Spirit, man? Like I don't know what's going on. So yeah, it's. You could gather your family and say, hey, on this day, we're going to dedicate this day to give thanks. It doesn't even have to be Thanksgiving or not, right? And your family may just all, what's it called? They must, like, they might all just gather in that day every single time and practice that together, right? Just as a tradition. I mean, families create traditions all the time. This has just become a mass tradition to use this particular day as a day of thanks. No matter what some weird, obscure meanings could be behind the history of things and so on and so
I
forth.
had a two-part sort of like revelation just now. Like, first of all, when you look back at the 10 Commandments study that we did, right? The one that says, remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy, right? Now, injecting the understanding that it means set apart, right? So like the idea was like set apart a day that is your after 6 days of work that you do rest. Always set apart a seventh day for rest. Keep it set apart. Keep it holy. And then that gives me the revelation that that's not once a year, but it is a holiday. That's a holy day, a set apart day that happens regularly that you always observe. And then I had. It kind of, this is like a less like deep one, but it was just like oh wow. A lot of times we'll say like, well, not all holidays are really like holy days. They're not all holidays. But now I just had the realization by that definition, by the original truest definition of holy, any day that people recognize as a special day is literally a holy day. It is a set apart day. Martin Luther King Day, whatever. It's just like, yeah, maybe it's not about anything God related, but it is a set apart day. They are technically all holidays. And
Good
so
point.
is Saturday. That's wild. What a concept. Or Sunday, whenever you want to do your Sabbath or whatever.
Good point. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for our stream. Do you want to pray us out, Nick?
Of course. Father God, thank you again for another great night of fellowship. Thank you for another great teaching. I'm so grateful that whenever we seek understanding, that your word is always near and accessible to us. We just hope that this reaches someone that needs to hear it tonight. We hope that someone can mull over your word and have a revelation of their own and maybe start taking a path that leads towards you, God. We thank you for our health. We thank you for our families. We thank you for this opportunity, Jesus, and just watch over us as we travel home. And until next week, God, we love you, and it's in your name we pray. Amen.
And once again, I missed the tagline in the beginning of the stream, so I'm going to say it now. Also, the fact that I missed that the beginning of October was our anniversary, and we didn't get to celebrate that together.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did miss that.
A year of divine inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you guys, the ones that have stuck together with us for a year. Like, what a journey it's been so far, and we're still getting blessed by these gatherings that we have just to play games, have fun, and talk about the word. So we will see you guys next week as we gather to tell tales.
True.
Inspired by none other than divine inspiration. See you guys next week.
Real
I
fast.
love you. Happy anniversary.
Oh no.
Is
He's
there-
doing it.
Where isn't it playing? No. Do I have my headphones on?
Ignore him.
What a
You
waste.
lost it.
What a waste.
See you guys.
Yeah,
Have
I'll
a
post
good
it.
one.
I'll post it.
That might be God muting his phone.
God muted
Yeah,
your
that's
phone.
what it was. Love you.
Bye bye.